Hello there, welcome to another video from Learn to Play the Fiddle. I'm Braden Smith, and today we're going to be talking all about your bow hold. And even if you're already happy with the hold that you have for the bow, I think there's going to be lots that you can learn from this video. So let's get into it. So in today's video we're going to be talking all about the bow and how to hold it and how to get the best out of your bow hold. So for now we can put the fiddle down. So we're going to start off just by holding the bow in the left hand. This is just to support the bow while we work out what we're going to do with our right hand. So just start off by holding the bow, hold the stick with your fingers with the hair of the bow pointing in towards your palm. And then we're going to just start like that. That means that when we come to take the bow with the right hand, we're not needing to support the weight of the bow with the right hand yet. And we're going to start off by making a circle with your middle finger and your thumb, like that. That circle, and the tip of the thumb and the middle finger just meet. And that circle is going to go in between the hair and the stick of the bow, just next to this pad. Below there'll be some sort of wrapping, wire wrapping normally, or thread there, and below that is a part of the bow that we call the thumb pad. And we're going to, or the thumb grip sometimes, and we're going to put the thumb and the middle finger, the tips of them are going to meet between the hair and the stick above this notch, not in that notch, but above the notch, between the hair and this thumb grip here. That we're going to lean our whole right hand up until the side of your index finger here touches the top of the bow, like that. At that point, you can just curl that finger gently until it wraps around and along the bow stick. So just to show you that again, we've got that circle, lean it upwards until the side of the index finger touches, and then just wrap the finger round. The fourth finger is perhaps the easiest. The fourth finger is already lying next to that third finger. It's in mid-air at the moment. And now just drop it onto the side of the stick of the bow. The little finger, if we turn the bow this way now, the little finger is just going to rest on the top of the stick of the bow, like that. It just rests, it's completely relaxed, it's curled normally, just a little bit. We're not pushing down with the little finger like that at all, just gently sit it on the top of the bow. So let's go through that quickly one more time just to show you the process. Again, so circle in that gap, lean the hand up, index finger touches the top of the bow on the side of the finger, wrap the index finger around, fourth finger drops down next to the third finger, little finger just sits completely relaxed and light on the top. So that's each of the fingers in turn, what they do. And as I've said, what we're really trying to do here is create a gentle cradle with the hand for the bow, keeping the wrist and the fingers and the right arm as loose and as light as you can. So I said that we talk about what each of the fingers are doing. We've already seen how the fingers help to cradle the bow and hold it up without gripping onto it. But each of the fingers also has a sort of function of its own. So going through the fingers one by one, the thumb really is So let's just finish off by having a look at what it looks like with that bow hold when I'm playing, so that you can see what that looks like. In particular, notice how my fingers and my wrist of my bowing arm are going to stay nice and relaxed and loose. The wrist is important, it needs to stay relaxed in order to keep the angle of the bow straight all the way through the bow stroke. If the wrist is stiff, then the bow is going to tend to do this. So keeping that wrist loose, and in order for the wrist to stay loose, the fingers need to stay loose as well. So really concentrating on relaxed fingers as you're bowing. Keeping that really nice and consistent. Staying loose in that right arm. You'll find lots and lots of other bowing exercises as part of this course. This is just a starting point, just thinking about how to hold the bow. We'll go into a lot more detail about how to use that wrist, how to develop that wrist mobility, how to change position on the strings, how to change between the strings with your, there's lots and lots of other aspects to bowing technique. This is just a really solid foundation for you to get a great bow hold going.